Oh. Oh! Nice. What's up, guys? Rich Tuber Bash, and this is just a follow-up. I was trying to wrap up testing on these this awesome shock option from M2C Racing. Again, this is a bladderless system I've been testing for several weeks now, along with the test team. In any case, so I had come out here with T-Dog. A big shout out to him. Big shout out to Thomas P with TP Parts RC Extreme. He actually sent T-Dog a brand new, well, basically a very lightly used V4 Italian, and he sent me this little masterpiece right here, his custom made Talifon. Unfortunately, T-Dog and I couldn't bash together. By the time I showed up, his servo had stripped out, and what happened with this guy is basically I could tell the rig just wasn't running right from the onset. And in a nutshell, I've had this Hobby Star 1730 4092 for quite some time, and I had failed to do a rebuild on it. So what I found when I got home is my front bearing had completely seized. So I thought I had burned my motor up. I actually haven't even given it a street test yet, but I cleaned out my whole motor. The rotor looked good. The inside of the can looked good as well. So I got a fresh bearing kit from RC Juice, and we'll just see how this goes. Hopefully I didn't damage anything, but I did choose to keep running, and it was really, I was just cringing to run, but that was a kind of a bad call on my part, because I knew something was wrong. I ended up doing a miserable, just a horrible roof landing while I was testing this new bracing system from Mitch with M2C Racing as well. So in any case, I had to straighten out my tower. What I can say though is this thing is a success in my mind, because normally when you severely bend your rear tower, you'll take out your bulkhead with it. It'll bust off one of the ears right here where it attaches, and actually my diff case looked 100% fine. Guys, so this is basically my final shock testing run, and I'm still running the same. I went ahead and switched these. I drilled out these pistons to 1.3 millimeter, and then I'm pretty happy with the 1.5s in the rear. One change I made to my body was I'll include the footage, but I had tried to do some onboard footage with my spare GoPro, and at the time I just had this thing, just like on my ARRMA Infraction, I had 30-pound Gorilla mounting tape on this. Well, when it comes to jumping, that just wasn't going to cut it. This thing just absolutely went sailing midair and pretty much on every landing. So what I've done here is I've essentially bolted this whole plate through the body, as you can see here. So we'll see if this stays put. My body's actually pretty trashed already. Nice. Oh! Oh!
It didn't work again.
Oh! Oh! Did I under rotate?
Yep.
Oh, darn it, dude. Something's messing my wheel spin up, bro. Yeah, something's up. Yeah, something's definitely up, dude. That whining noise, you know what I mean? Well guys, I think I got a bad bearing in my motor. That and my body won't stay on, so anyway, make the most of it.
Nice. Oh!
It wouldn't rotate, brother. It wouldn't rotate. I'm serious. I kept punching it and it just wasn't going to rotate. Alright guys, well that was brutal. I just lost throttle control in the air. There wasn't anything left when I was trying to pull it around for a flip, so we'll assess our damages. Ooh, look at that, dude. Well, that was a good test on it anyway. Let's see if it actually took out the rear diff case.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
You know what I mean? Crazy how that's perfectly straight right there. You know what I mean? That's perfectly straight. That's like a 45, and if you look at it from the side, there's yeah, it didn't break the bulkhead, which is good. Right. Essentially, I knew something was wrong the whole time. It was like having a really hard drag brake. And I just didn't have full power, but I was also testing this brand new bracing system that's pretty ingenious that Mitch Looper came up with. The main thing of this is to basically transfer energy straight through into the chassis and to protect the bulkhead. And so in any case, that miserable landing was about as bad as it gets. The entire tower is bent this way, but it actually spared my diff case. So that's a huge victory in my book. So I straightened out my tower with a sledgehammer. I'm just going to give this another run and see how it goes. Oh. I gotta say, guys, these shocks are just killer. They really don't, if you land right, they don't really don't have much after bounce. Uh-oh. Oh. There goes the camera. But it looks like my camera mount has actually snapped on both sides here. So anyway, it was worth a shot. At least this sucker stayed on. I'm probably just going to leave it on there for a little roof protection. Man, these shocks are so planted, guys. They're a killer upgrade. I'm thinking these 1.3 are the option right here. All right, I got a rock in there or something. I gotta check it out. That was a close one, guys. Alright guys, well I'm absolutely stoked that my my 1730 Hobby Star 4092 is back running strong again. My thread lock just isn't set, unfortunately. My opinion looks like it's staying put, but my the main motor, the main 4x10 bolts that keep your mesh locking your motor, those guys just aren't set. So anyway, I'm losing my mesh. This might be it for today. I might give it one more shot, but in any case, I will report that these shock caps, so far this has just been a killer upgrade. So huge hats off to Mitch Looper. The rear bracing system seems super solid as well, so definitely have a look. Again, Mitch makes the rear brace as well as these two pieces here, so I'm not sure how much longer we'll be in the testing phase with these. I do know the shock caps are going to be released anytime, and as of now, obviously everybody's going to pick their own oil weights, etc. Again, I've been using the stock 80 weight or 1000 CST, and but right now my opinion is the 1.3 millimeter up front and the 1.5 in the rear is probably the ticket. So all right guys, until next time, late.